Happy Monday, my friends. We are spending this week together and we're specifically going to be reading together this week. This is going to be a spoiler-free reading vlog, but I'm curious to see how much I will realistically read this week. I'm not a very fast reader. By the way, if this is the first time that you're seeing my face, the first time in my channel, my name is Poppy. I am 28, I live in Greece, and I love reading. I work as a freelance video editor, so while I will be reading this week, I will be also working. I work from home, so I will be editing videos for clients as well as my own videos because I also have this channel to maintain. I will be counting the number of pages that I will be reading every day. I won't be counting the hours. I've seen videos of people doing both, counting either the hours or the pages, but I feel like counting the pages is more fun, at least for this video, so that's what we are doing. So I'm currently reading Heir of Fire. I actually started it this morning by Sarah J. Maas. This is part of the Throne of Glass series. This is my first time reading the series and so far I am loving it. If we count also the novella, this is book number 4. This is book number 4 in the Throne of Glass series. I am very interested to see if I will finish this book this week, and even if I don't finish it, maybe I should also start one more book as well. So we have some variety going on, you know? You didn't click on this video to see me reading one book and only one book. No, we're not doing that. So this morning I already read 12 pages. We're starting strong. I only read the first chapter. Also have already started editing for a client, and I normally wouldn't take a break right now to read and just take a break. I wouldn't do that, but I will take a break right now because I want to do some reading to move forward with the book. Also, I think that chapter 2 is going to be really good. I see something that gets me very excited. I'm not gonna say what, but it seems that chapter 2 is going to be a good one. So I will take a tiny little break and then I will go back to editing. So welcome to this video. Make a tea or a coffee and let's spend a week together reading.
All my mind intimacies, all I need from you to me. All my mind intimacies, all I need from you to me. All my mind intimacies, all I need from you to me. All my mind intimacies, all I need from you to me.
Okay, I wrapped up work for the day and I will sit on the couch to do a bit more reading. I normally now would change into my activewear and do a workout, but I first want to read a few more pages of a book because I don't want the evening to arrive and I will tell you that I read 30 pages today. That would be embarrassing. But you know what? This is real life. It can happen. Maybe one day I won't be able to read plenty of pages, and that's okay. It is totally okay. We shouldn't have standards about everything. We love reading. Okay, that doesn't mean that we have to read 100 pages every single day. We can read 10 pages today. We can read only 1 page today. There is nothing wrong with that. Okay, before I start yapping away, I will do a bit more reading and then I will do my workout and I'm going to check back with you in a little while.
Close all the curtains. Stay on the phone. We are the monsters holding you still.
just finished work. It is Tuesday. I haven't talked to the camera at all today. And what a nice angle this is. But I just wrapped up work and I'm so tired. But I gotta change into my activewear and work out. Do I want to work out? No, not really. But I will show up for myself and for my future self. So I haven't read much today. I only read 22 pages this morning. Still reading Air of Fire. I didn't start any other book. So I have reached chapter 12 of the book, page 88. But this is such a realistic reading vlog because we all have things to do. Especially if you're working full-time, if you're living alone, there are so many things to do all the time. Chores, cleaning, cooking, taking care of your health. On top of that, you have to also work. So it's not always possible to read many pages. I feel like I want to sleep, but I'm not. I'm going to change into my activewear, do a killer leg workout, and I will resume back to reading because I'm not accepting only 22 pages for a day. Alright, I just finished with the workout. I am a sweaty mess. I feel disgusting. But before I hop into the shower, I need to take my Duolingo test. I use Duolingo every single day to learn German. I want to better my German. Next time that I will be in Germany, I want to be able to speak with others in German. Will that be possible? I don't know. But I'm going to take my little test, or a couple of them, and then I will hop into the shower and then we will resume back to reading. I feel like the day is slipping away and I haven't read almost at all. Bis wann ist das Fitnessstudio geöffnet?
Die Rezeption ist rechts.
Alright, happy Wednesday. I am about to start work, but I already did a bit of reading, not much, but I have read so far 15 pages. I mean, that's not a lot, let's be real, but it's okay. Hopefully later on in the day I will do more reading. I'm planning on doing some reading at a coffee shop today. I have made plans with my sister and with my mom, and I'm thinking about bringing my book with me so I can, squeeze in a little bit of reading while I am with them. But I also want to chat with them and hang out, so I don't know how many pages I will realistically read at the coffee shop. I'm currently at page 144 on Air of Fire, and I feel like the book is moving a bit slowly, but we're also getting to meet a lot of new characters and a lot of details about the new characters, which I'm loving. I mean, I cannot expect every single chapter to be full of action, so that's okay. But I feel like from tomorrow I need to start another book as well to just keep things a little bit more interesting, I definitely have some fantasy books again that I want to start, but I don't want to be reading 2 fantasy books books at once, so I don't know which book I will start. I will let you know once I decide. Okay, just got ready. My sister and mom will be here in a few minutes to pick me up. Till then, I think I will do a bit more editing because I'm not done yet, but I need to pack my book. Now, also thinking about wearing a hat, even though it is not sunny outside, at least it's not that sunny, but I don't care. My hair is frizzy and I don't feel like styling my bangs, so a hat it is. Also just love wearing hats in general. And I don't know if I will end up wearing this cardigan or if I will just wear my jean jacket. I think that I will wear my jean jacket, but I will also take the cardigan with me just in case I feel cold. Yeah, I think that's the plan. So this is going to be the look, very simple and casual. I will also wear, should I wear my Converse or should I wear my white sneakers? I think I will just wear these to have a very athletic look. And I also want to change my earrings, and I think I'm gonna go with the bigger gold hoops. Hoops always just dress up a casual outfit. I love wearing hoops. And that is going to be the look. I'm ready, done. Quick, simple, and easy. And I'm just hoping that I will do at least some reading at the coffee shop. But after the coffee shop, I think I will go to my family's house again, and I'll probably do more reading there. As expected, I didn't read much at the coffee shop. So far today, I have only read 33 pages. I'm obviously going to do more reading now that I am back home. So I'm planning on taking my makeup off, just doing my skincare, and to resume back to reading. I don't know how much further along in the book I will get into tonight, but I will of course put the number of pages that I will end up reading on the screen. So far, I'm really enjoying the book, but there is this energy between these two characters. I mean, with our main character, Selena, and one other character. I don't want to say names, I don't want to give any spoilers, but the energy is so annoying and the situation is so annoying. I was just expecting to get excited when these two characters would meet, and I was at the start, at the beginning, but now, no. Not so much. But that's the update for now. I will just do my skincare, put on some nice relaxing music, and continue reading my book. And you will shortly see on the screen how many pages I read today. Another workday is done. I've been glued to my chair editing the whole day. My lower back hurts because I didn't move almost at all today. I didn't even have to cook because I had some leftovers. So I was editing the whole day, and I only read a bit this morning and during my lunch break while I was eating. And eating and reading at the same time is not always very comfortable. And I'm always afraid that I'm going to mess up my book and I will stain it with food. I feel like my days are pretty repetitive, and I feel like this is reality for a lot of people. Life is pretty much repetitive for the most part. So I truly hope that you are enjoying this video so far. I would very much prefer to be going to a different coffee shop every single day and reading from there, or at a beautiful park, but it is not realistic for me. I need to spend a good chunk of my day working, and that is the reality for most of us. So I feel like you guys get me. We cannot always go to the places we want to go whenever. But I started the other Miss Bridgerton this morning, and guys, I am loving it so much. This is such a fun book. I want to say that this is a historical romance. I might be wrong. The main character is called Poppy Bridgerton. I love how she has my name, but I'm having the most fun reading it. I mean, I have only read 42 pages so far, but the writing is very nice, and the main character Poppy is so sassy, but in a good way, not in an annoying way. And she's also very fun. We have also already met the main male character, who sounds very handsome and like he has a very good character himself as well. Poppy is a girl from a wealthy background, and one day she was strolling by the beach and some pirates kidnapped her. And now she ends up on their boat and the story is unraveling from there. Obviously, we're going to have an enemies to lovers couple, or at least I'm hoping that they're going to become a couple. And I think that this book is part of a series. Don't quote me on that because I might be mistaken, but I think that this is part of a series. But you can also read these books as standalones. I think that each book has a different main character, but maybe characters from previous books will be mentioned at some point. But this is the first book I have ever read from Julia Quinn, the first book from someone from the Bridgerton family. I'm only 42 pages in, and this book has me giggling and smiling. It is super cute, and I feel like it is a nice change from The Heir of Fire, which I'm obviously going to continue reading. But Heir of Fire and the Throne of Glass series is a bit more heavy, a heavier story, a darker story, while this one feels so much lighter and fun. Even though she has been kidnapped by pirates, it sounds more dramatic than it is. So we'll get up and do my workout, and then I will continue reading my book. Happy Friday, friends! I just finished filming a video and I changed into my activewear, made myself a little protein smoothie because I was hungry, even though I will soon enough cook actual lunch. But I thought that I would give you a reading update. So this morning I continued reading Heir of Fire, and let me see how many pages I read so far. I don't think that I read a lot. Yeah, I have only read 18 pages today. Amazing. And it's already lunchtime. I feel like this book is moving a bit slowly, or I am reading very slowly. I think it is my fault. I think I am the one who is reading very slowly. But it's okay. I'm sure it's going to get intense eventually. But that is the update for now. Only 18 pages. Book is moving slowly, or should I say I am reading slowly. But I will try to read more from both of the books today. So from Heir of Fire and from The Other Miss Bridgerton, which I left at 77 pages yesterday. So I'm not even 100 pages into The Other Miss Bridgerton. But it is fine, we're getting there. Nobody is pressuring me to read more. Maybe I am only pressuring myself. But The Other Miss Bridgerton is about 390 pages. And also the font, the letters, are pretty big, so I think that it shouldn't take that long for me to finish it. I feel like now that I'm reading two books at once, maybe I should read Heir of Fire during the day because it is, you know, darker and more disturbing, let's say. I will be honest, if this was a movie or a series, I don't know if I would be able to actually watch it because some things that are being described are too much for me, too intense. I can read about them. That doesn't really bother me to read about them. But still, I feel like this book is more appropriate for nighttime. At least for now that I'm reading two books at once. I can read the darker book in the daytime and the lighter, fun, fluffy read during the nighttime before I fall asleep. But for now, I need to finish my smoothie. I need to continue editing some videos, and I also have to cook, and then I have to work out. And there's always something for me to do, I feel like. I feel like from the moment I wake up until the moment I fall asleep, that there is always something for me to do. Okay, friends, I made myself a little tea, and I will continue Heir of Fire. After that, I will hop into the shower, have dinner, read some more, and fall asleep. What an exciting life I have, right? And also, I didn't even work out today. I sat down to do some editing. It took quite a while, and then instead of getting up and working out, I spent a good few minutes watching YouTube shorts and browsing around YouTube, and that was a waste of time. And then I didn't feel like working out. So I'm just being honest here. I try not to do that, and I'm normally disciplined when it comes to my workouts. But today, for some reason, I just don't feel like working out. And I feel like my mood is just not the best. at the moment. I hope your day is going amazing, and this is your sign to not scroll on your phone today. Just watch a couple of YouTube videos like you currently are, and then make a tea, read your book, just go out, do something else. Scrolling on our phones doesn't really offer us anything. Happy Saturday, my friends! Do you want to know what I have been doing the whole day? Except for a few chores that I had to do around the house, I have only been reading Heir of Fire. And I thought that I would have hit the 100 pages mark by now, but no. I'm currently sitting at 87 pages, which is not bad compared to the previous days. But also I'm not doing work today. I thought that I would do a bit of editing, but I didn't end up doing that. I ended up sitting on the couch for the whole day and reading. And I'm planning on doing the same now after I am done filming this clip, because I'm not feeling the best today. It is normal. We cannot always be excited and on top of the roof, but reading does make me feel so much better, and it helps me spend time escaping reality for a bit and just focusing on something else. And in this case, focusing on the lives of our heroes here, of our characters. And I have really been enjoying the book so far. I am at part 2 of the book because I think it is split in 2 parts. I was reading part 1, which was Heir of Ash, and now I've started part 2, which is called Heir of Fire. I'm really liking all the new characters, plot, the storyline. Still nothing crazy has happened so far, but I haven't really read the other Miss Bridgerton at all. I think that I didn't read the other Miss Bridgerton yesterday either, like at all. I kept on reading this book during the nighttime, even though I said that I wouldn't really read it during nighttime. It doesn't matter. I am in the mood for Heir of Fire. I want to finish this book ASAP, and you know what? I don't have much left. I mean, I do have a decent amount, but I am more than halfway through the book. But I'm very excited for tomorrow, because for tomorrow I have made plans with my sister, and we will go to this bakery that they sell croissants and baked goods, so I know that I will eat something delicious tomorrow. Something that will hit the spot, you know? And I guess that I will also take a book with me to do just a little bit of reading there, a little bit of reading at the coffee shop, bakery / coffee shop. Because I don't know about you guys, but I love reading at coffee shops, and I love eating something sweet and drinking my beverage, maybe a black coffee. I like doing that. It is one of my favorite activities, if I can call it an activity. But if I am being quite honest, today hasn't been the best of the days. And I want you to know that if you don't feel currently that well and you're feeling mentally a bit low, I want you to know that you are not alone and that we all go through these days as well. Sometimes it can be 1 day, 2 days, sometimes it can be weeks, it can be months, it can be a season of our lives that we're feeling a bit like crap, but better days will always come. And we need to remind ourselves that during these days we have to be kind to ourselves and to do something that we enjoy. And if that is sitting at the couch and reading your book the whole day, so be it. Or if that is laying in your bed and watching Netflix, so be it as well. You will do whatever makes you feel good, whatever brings you comfort. Not all days are the same. Not all days are meant to be super productive. Self-care, relaxing, taking a step back is also productive, and it's also important. So that's the plan. I will make some tea, I will eat some chocolate and continue reading my book. And I'm definitely going to have a crazy Saturday night with my books and probably a cup of tea. That's life. I love that. And I'm not ashamed about it.
Don't be a stranger in the night. Take a chance for some romance. Don't cover your eyes. Willow trees know you better than anyone else. It's time you let your guard down for someone like me.
I've reached page 386, and that brings me to 139 pages for today. And I don't think that I will read any more for tonight because I have a bit of a headache and I'm getting pretty sleepy. So we'll just get ready for bed, rest, and I'm gonna see you all tomorrow for the last day of the week to see how many pages I will end up reading. Good morning, friends. I'm currently getting ready to meet up with my sister, but I wanted to check in with you because I already did some reading this morning. Not that much. I have read only 9 pages so far, and I have a feeling that I won't read as much as I did yesterday, because since I will be going out and hanging out with my sister, I also want to just, sit there with her, talk with her, and I don't want to just read all the time. Especially because I don't think that she's going to bring her book, so I don't want to not pay attention to her in order to read my book. That wouldn't be nice. So I don't know realistically how much I will be reading at this bakery that we're going, but I hope that I will manage to squeeze in a few pages to move further along. By the way, the book that I'm reading this morning is again Heir of Fire. I have left Miss Bridgerton aside. I haven't touched that book since 2 days ago, right? But I think that for today, I will take with me the other Miss Bridgerton. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous day, very warm. So I feel like since I will be hanging out outdoors, I think that the other Miss Bridgerton is going to be a better option for me to read, since it's a beautiful sunny day. Even though I don't have any problem reading darker books during the warmer months, it doesn't matter to me at all. I mean, for example, Heir of Fire, is it a spring read? Not necessarily, but it doesn't matter. I know it's very nice to read fantasy and darker books during the colder months, during fall, during winter. But if you love a book, you go ahead and read it whenever you want. That's what I'm doing. Alright, I am back home, and do you want to know how many pages I actually ended up reading? 0. I didn't read at all. I just ate my cinnamon roll, drank my coffee, chatted with my sister, and I didn't do any reading. I didn't open my book. I didn't even take it out of my bag. And this might sound like a lame excuse, but I felt like that little bakery was not making me feel like I want to read there, which might sound kind of weird. So I'm gonna do some reading now. I will finish my decaf Freddo espresso coffee. I will sip on my water and I will read a few pages now. Realistically, I also want to do a couple of chores. I also want to wash my makeup brushes because they need to be washed. And I will also need to cook something at some point because we don't have any food in the house. But the plan for now is to just chill, read, because I also need a little bit of a breather. It is so hot outside. It legit feels like summer today. Okay, reading update. I'm still reading The Other Miss Bridgerton. I think that I have read around 77 pages from this book so far, but this story literally takes place in a ship's cabin. So almost every single scene is inside the cabin of a ship, and we mostly see the two main characters interacting. And I'm not gonna lie, there are some points that I feel a bit bored, but there are also some other points that I find their interactions and their discussions funny and cute. I'm about to start chapter 11, and I think that it is also pretty easy to tell what is going to happen. It is quite late and I'm ready to fall asleep, but before I do, I have to of course give you the final page update. So I did continue reading The Other Miss Bridgerton, which by the way has started to become better. And you know what? Because the main character left from that little cabin. I mean, she's still on the ship, at least at the point of the book that I have reached, but she went upstairs on the deck. I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm not gonna give spoilers in case anyone wants to read the book, but it just got a bit better. So from this book, I read 120 pages today. And like I mentioned before, I also read 9 pages from Heir of Fire. So that brings us to 129 pages today. So the total amount, by calculating every page that I read this week, is 461 pages. So this is the number of pages that I read this week. Obviously, this is not a standard number for me. It depends on the size of the book, on the font of the book. It depends on the free time that I have, if I have more free time, if I don't. And it also depends on my mood. I never push myself to read. I read because I want to relax and have a good time, and not because I am pushing myself to reach a certain goal, even though I have a goal on Goodreads for this year to read 20 books, but I'm pretty confident that I'm going to hit my goal this year. So this is how much I read this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really had the best time reading with you guys this week. I really enjoyed filming this vlog, just reading and giving you some updates and just turning on the camera while I was reading. It does feel like I was kind of reading with my friends and updating my friends with what I'm currently reading. In my real life, I don't really have people to talk about books all that much. I mean, I have one friend that she reads, and we sometimes talk about books with that friend, and sometimes maybe also with my sister, but I am obsessed on another level, I feel like. And I feel like some of you guys can relate. Also, let me know which book you are currently reading. Leave me a comment down below. I would love to know which book you are currently reading. I truly hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'm gonna see you all in my next video. Bye, friends!